Hi, welcome to Mondays with Monique. This is our first show ever, so I want to welcome everybody and tell you that I'm very glad you're watching today. We have an outstanding show for you. We're going to talk about a couple things. It's a fun, friend, food type of show. I have Stacy Rhoades with the Hollapeno Hot Sauce Company and Byrd, which is his assistant. And we're going to talk a little bit about the history of the company. We'll do a little cooking, we'll do a little exercise, and we're just going to have a really, really good time. So I invite you to stay tuned. We're going to go for just a quick ad break, and we'll see you back very, very shortly. So stick with us.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
Hi, welcome back to Mondays with Monique. I am Monique Graziadei, and today we have Stacy Rhoades from Hollapeno Hot Sauce Company and Byrd, who is his assistant at the company, and we're going to talk a little bit about how this all got started. So, Stacy, if you would, can you tell the viewers about what was the thought? Were you just kind of cooking in the kitchen one day and all of a sudden you go, oh, I'm going to make sauce? Or was it a planned thing? Or what were you doing? How did this all start?
Well, I love cooking and I love hot stuff, but there's no hot sauce out there that I liked. So I got online and found a bunch of recipes and tried a couple, probably made 100 different trials till I got one that was right. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to see if some friends like it. And they loved it. So then I started increasing my volume up to like a quart. And
what made you choose jalapenos versus habaneros or ghost peppers? I mean, what was the thought on that?
the flavor. I think a jalapeno is the only one that has a good flavor. To me, bell peppers don't taste good. Habaneros taste like bell peppers to me.
Yeah.
And I didn't want something that was just hot. Anyone can make something hot. So I tried to make it something so everyone would enjoy. And
Good. And so you went from kind of cooking in your kitchen, right?
right.
And then you made the next move forward. What was that?
Well, I had to get out of the kitchen because when I started making gallons of it, I was almost killing my children because I was boiling vinegar and peppers, making pepper spray in the house. So a friend of mine, Dave Calais up at Hootenanny's, he started using some of my sauce, so I started cooking it up there in a commercial kitchen and making more volume up there. And then more and word spread, and I wanted to make more of it. Then I've tried to make a company myself, a bottling company, but I don't have enough money to do it, so I went out and I found a bottling company in Florida that produces it for me how I want it.
Why'd you choose them?
They were the only one, believe it or not. I tried to do it in California. No one would put it in this bottle with this logo because the logo took about a year to come up with. Eric Peterson helped me design that.
Yeah, it is a cool logo. Very cool logo.
And that's actually a poison bottle that cyanide comes in. Of course, they're new bottles. But
I'm glad they're not recycled.
So no one would put it in a bottle. So I found a gentleman back in Pulatic, Florida, and he does mini sauces, and he said he'd put in anything for me.
So you've gotten to know Terry, who's the owner at the sauce company. How did he kind of nurture you into growing your business?
Well, he does over 700 different sauces. And
what's he known for? Was there something we would know?
There's many of them. I think he does A1 steak sauce.
Okay, it's a big name.
I think Baby Ray's, those types of ones. So.
Yeah. And so then what did he do?
He basically took my recipe. We signed a confidentiality agreement.
The no-talk agreement.
Right.
Never, ever disclose the recipe.
And I got my attorney, Dave Richards, to give me some direction on that, and we made a deal with him.
Yep.
And now all I do is I call him up and say I need a pallet of it or 1,000,000 bottles or whatever, and he does it. But eventually I'm going to build a bottling factory here in Amador County.
Good.
I want to keep the business here.
Yeah. It's good to use a company, I think, that has such a vast experience, especially at least for the first run. So, all the little details are ironed out. And then you can kind of see how they do it. And then when you're ready to go off on your own and create your own bottling company locally, you'll have a lot of good tips and experience that you can really only gather from someone who's been in that business for a long time, don't you think?
Yeah. My whole goal is I don't want to outsource anything. I want to hire people from Amador County. I'm mostly known for working at the Sutter Gold Mine for 16 years. And that was my dream, to build a company to hire as many locals as I could.
Yeah, that's
I'm one of the
right
few
idea.
kids left in my whole class that has a job here in the county that doesn't work for the government. So I want to create jobs.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a really good thing. I love that. We have a great community, and you mentioned Dave Calais and Hoot Nannies, who allows you to use the kitchen so you can produce it professionally on a local basis. I think you still do that for Dave and his shop. So now that you're moving forward with this whole idea, okay, and you've hired the bottling company to produce in volume, what next? How are you going to sell it? What are you doing?
Well, I got my partner in crime here, Byrd. He's been bugging me for about a year or two because he just loves the logo, he loves the taste of it, and he's super ambitious. Yeah. He's in college now, and he works at Castle Oaks, and he kept bugging me to help him, or he wanted to help me.
That's kind of nice when people want to help you.
Yes. I've had a bunch of people, of course, want to help me, but I totally trust and believe in this guy. My biggest worry is I'm going to be Tabasco someday, and I don't want some partner of mine to rip my company away from me, so I trust this man.
I agree. I think he's quite trustworthy. He is a good person.
And Bill is into marketing and stuff. So
I can tell. He's amazing.
So.
Didn't he pretty much design your website? Isn't he the main character on the website design?
We started a website. I actually hired someone. It didn't get finished, and then Will says, well, I'll give it a try. I'm totally computer illiterate, and he's really good on Photoshop and whatnot, but he actually built a website, and when we were talking to the GoDaddy people, everyone's heard of GoDaddy, they were amazed of how good the website looks. Yeah. They think we were some sort of professionals, but we're just, this guy's playing and figured it out. And
okay, well give us the name of the website so we don't forget to mention it.
Okay, it's jalapenosauce.com.
Spell it for me.
Right here, HOLLAPENOSAUCE.com.
Okay, got it, because it's a little unusual spelling.
Right.
I have a hard time with it. I want to spell it with a J, but that's not right.
One of the reasons it's spelt that way, just so you know, is when I was working at the gold mine, I saw a grocery list of one of the kids that worked there, and we always have rivalry conversations about the smartest high school, Amador, Oregon. Well, this kid was obviously from Amador, and I saw his grocery list that said Amador, or saw jalapeno spelled with an H instead of a J. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to name it that.
Good. So, Will, tell me about what you're doing with Stacy and how this is affecting you.
Well, for one, Stacy gave me a great opportunity to be involved in this hot sauce company. I'm involved with pretty much the promotions and marketing. We have a couple of very nice ladies in Amador County who are promoting the hot sauce.
Cool.
We want to do all the events, the Amador County the fair. We want to do the Italian picnic. We want to do state fair. We want to get all the events around here. So I want to be setting stuff up like that, and pretty much any kind of like contracts with markets, supermarkets, restaurants.
Got it.
That's where I come in.
And then, so Stacy, now you are out, and you're both out selling the product in stores, right?
Yes.
Where is it at? Where can people find it right now?
We are in Costless. We're in Pine Grove Market. We are in Rancho Murrieta Market. We're
going to be in Ione very soon.
Good, our hometown here.
In the next week.
Great. Well, that is awesome. I'm excited. I love your sauce. You're my dear friend, and I love everything you do. But we're just coming about to a break here, so stick with us. We will be back very, very shortly, and we're going to do a little cooking, too.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.